Hey guys, Rick here again. We're going to be talking to Vinnie about his Project Samsquanch tracker. If you guys followed Drag Week last year, you guys might remember this is the flat black tracker, Project Samsquanch. It looks a little bit more pretty this year. Definitely some big changes. We went ahead and this has got a Big 3 Racing turbo kit on it. We supplied the EFI and are doing some of the tuning on it. And again, this is one of those do-it-yourselfers. This is it's going to turn out to be a very, last year was a favorite car in Drag Week. This year I think it's going to be even more favorite. And I think we're going to be going for a record for the fastest Geo Tracker. This is Vinnie. He's going to talk a little bit about his car.
Well, how's everybody doing? My name is Vinnie. This is my 1995 Geo Tracker. It's got a Blueprint 454 small block Chevrolet, and it's powered by two Borg Warner 66 millimeter turbos. Rick was generous enough to come on board and help me out. He wanted to do a do-it-yourself kit. So basically what we did was we hooked up with a bunch of different sponsors, and we built a header kit, and he mounted the turbos for me, did all the cold and hot piping, and then after that I got it back from him. We did some finish up work, and now we're pretty much ready to go out there and try and set that Geo Tracker record.
Yeah, as those of you guys don't know what Drag Week is and really what it entails, Drag Week is something that Hot Rod Magazine puts on. It's like a test of man and machine, and this was my first year of doing it. Have you done it before? Was that your first year too, Vinnie?
That was my first year.
We're both rookies, and I guess Drag Week virgins, and we were lucky because we finished. But Drag Week is 5 tracks in 5 days in 5 different cities, and you have to drive the car. So we're able to have a little trailer we're able to tow, and whatever we could fit in that little 8x10 trailer?
4x8 or 5x8, 132 cubic feet maximum.
There you go. I mean, he memorized the rules. So you could carry a trailer and whatever else you could fit in that is all you could do. You have to drive the car, and you have to follow that route. This was a 9-second car last year. This year it's going to be an 8-second car. My particular car was a mid 8-second car at the time. If you ever taken an 8-second race car and had to drive it 1,100 miles in 5 days, you would know that that's a pretty big feat. Some people just kind of blow it off, but you really test your patience, breaking stuff, having to fix it, being in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone service in a car that really has no business on being on public highways is definitely a feat in itself. So the fact that we finished Drag Week, I'm going to go ahead and pat myself on the back. Vinnie pat me on the back. I pat Vinnie on the back. It's pretty awesome. And this year we're coming back, and we're coming back with a vengeance. This car is going to definitely be a record-setting head turner. The Duster is what it is, just an old mangy Mopar. But we're pretty excited about that. We're
one of the most favorite mangy Mopars out there.
Or whatever. We're really excited to be part of this project, and really excited to be able to support all the product that's on it without actually having to do it. This is one of the turbo kits we were able to build the kit, build the headers, but only do the mock-up and not have to do all the finish work, which means the more that you do yourself, the more that you save. But not everybody has a bandsaw, a TIG welder, a bead roller, all the parts to really do this stuff right, where we could do all the hard mock-up work and you guys could finish it yourself. So again, I'd like to thank Vinnie for giving us the opportunity to work with him on that. And if you want to give a shout out to any of your sponsors while you're at it.
Oh, yeah, we got a laundry list. I think we ended up with 11. This thing after Drag Week, man, sponsors just came on board like crazy. So you can see up on the window, we got Forced Inductions helped us with the turbos. North Coast Powder Coating, one of the big guys that works with Big 3 Racing, did all the powder coating. We got Fuel Injector Development. They helped me out with the 1,300-pound injectors. We got Holley EFI, obviously. Big 3 Racing, you got to go Holley EFI. Freak Show Converters, they sent me over converters. Stainless Works, that's every pipe in this thing is from Stainless Works and massaged by Rick over at Big 3. Obviously, Big 3 Racing, Be Cool, just sent us this radiator right before we showed up. My main guy, Dennis over at Chassis Fat Performance, this car is almost completely handmade. There's not much you can buy over the shelf for this car, so he helped me out tremendously with the front end. Race Star Wheels, if you guys want to check out Race Star Wheels, they got some good stuff. Let's see if there's any other one. Oh, Universal Paint, Bob Swarm and the boys over in Youngstown, and my good buddy over at Fast Line Vinyl Graphics. And last but not least, Blueprint Engines. This is a completely bone stock, out of the crate, $9,000 shipped to your house crate motor. And we are going to push it to the limits and also set another record with a Blueprint small block.
I guess I also want to hit too, and I'm not anywhere affiliated with Universal Paint, but wow, they had this car when I was doing the turbo kit in November or December. It was flat black, dented everywhere on every single corner, and they had this car a week and a half, and the paint looks awesome. So I got to give those guys props. I don't know them, I never even met them, but I'm just thoroughly impressed with how awesome this thing came out after only having it a week and a half. So definitely check those guys out. I guess a couple other things that we're going to be doing that we're going to see this thing is the Quaker Note Prep. Are you going to try your hand at that?
Quaker Note Prep, the 42 stuff. I'm going to try and get my hand about everywhere we can go this year. I got a lot of sponsors that want to see it at a lot of places, and with a lot of support and shout-outs, if we do set the record for the blueprint motor, they're talking about taking this thing to SEMA.
Check out the Project Samsquanch. You're going to see it at the Quaker No Prep races. You're going to see it at the Dragway 42 Raunchy Brawn Grudge Night presented by Big 3 Racing. We're hopefully to see it at maybe Woodward Dream Cruise. Make a little bit of an. We're going to try Woodward Dream Cruise if we get it in the Roadkills Dig Night. We're going to see it at lots of car shows. We're going to see it at the Dyno Day this year. We're going to hopefully have a little show and make some pools on the dyno on Dyno Day.
Super Summit. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in the Blueprint Racing booth.
Awesome. So we see it out there. You're going to see this little tracker everywhere. So get used to seeing it. And some of you guys, Vinnie says you got to get used to seeing its tail lights. So thanks. If you guys didn't get a chance to see it here at the Piston Power Show, check out any of those places. And that's it. Thanks, guys.